Welcome to the RBG Hunt prep for our adventure that's going to be happening on Wednesday live on Twitch. It is Wizard Bonbon and the Castle of Sucre. It is a holiday adventure. Best thing I could think of to, not best thing I think of, best thing you can ever do to kick off December. So we're just gonna do the prep with setting all the things up, and so here in Fantasy Grounds. So let's just go ahead and get started. So a couple things. Let me go ahead and switch cameras here so you can see in the Fantasy Grounds, and as well let's get some music going. There it is. Here we go. That's nice. Ooh, little happy tree here. That's nice. There we go. Don't want to be too loud. Yeah, let's get a little happy tree here. So here's the map. Just load up the map as usual. I did put a one in there because I was testing something. Guess what? I figured out how to do some cool shit. But I'll show you here soon. So I think I'm going to be having all my characters level 3 on this one. Just because I want to do something different. I think after we have set everything up, then I will set them level 3. Now there are a couple things that I did load up. That was the characters being or not the characters, sorry, the mobs, things like that, being they are actually unique. It's like there's a bear, and I did a gummy bear instead, following from the description and things like that. Just modified a couple of their abilities, things like that. So I made a couple of NPCs. I've already loaded those in, which I've shown you all how to do that before, and so those have already been done beforehand, since we had the Thanksgiving break to do that. And so it's very simple. There's like only a couple mobs, and so I wanted to do that for y'all. But yeah, so there's on this adventure, is the very beginning is a little bit different. It is, I don't know how to explain it. There's a lot of there's some fun running and dex checks, and Africa, it doesn't change anything. It's very unique, but it doesn't matter. Y'all see in the live play, or if you don't see it live, then you will see it as the upload that I put on to the YouTubes. So make sure you hit the bell icon and the subscription, so you know every time I do anything like that. So now over here, I will on my other screen, I will have the descriptions here that's happening in each section. I've shown y'all that I'm always going to be looking through the pages as I'm going through and setting up the map. So this is just the map that I have loaded into Fantasy Grounds, which I've shown y'all before. Okay. Like I said, all you're doing, this is the first time you've seen this folder, and then you just click folder. There it is. You load your map. See, there's Camp in the Woods. There's the Undercroft that were part of Blood in the Woods. These 3 here, Blood in the Woods. This was one of the other one, and now we have this one. Map of Castle Sucre. It's literally that easy. No problems. All right. So let's see here. So the characters, when they get to this point, will be arriving here. So I will make boom, look at this. So that's what y'all saw before. Look, watch this. Something cool. Remember, I was like, man, I wish I could figure out how to make notes. C1 arrival. Am I spelling that right? I don't know. Yeah. Log it down. 15 feet. Oh. Interesting. So I need to make the grid. I don't have the grid. So let's how do we want to do this? So what I was thinking about doing was having this area here bigger grid than the top area because this is small. But no, let's just do it the way. Let's just do everything the same. So as we've done before, let's just set this grid. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is, since all these areas here, well, I guess this area isn't. How do we want to do this? Let's see. Well, I guess it's all the same, yeah? It's all the same. So let's set our grid. It's going to be off. How much is it off? Quite a bit down here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I know I'm not explaining a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm setting the grid. And then what I'm going to do is when the players get to here, I'm going to just turn the grid off. And then this will be the grid. But I want it to be, that's why I don't care if it lines up perfectly. Like close enough will work. There's going to be parts, just like when you do it on this way, there's going to be parts that are going to be off. And so we just got to find where it is good. Boom. Good enough there. Let's raise it up a little bit. Okay. And let's turn the, yeah, like it's not perfect, but good enough. Even if I want to, it's never going to be perfect, guys and ladies. So there's a grid maker app that's it's all for free that you can download, and then you can kind of set these grid markers. But in Fantasy Grounds, it makes it a little bit harder. But if you do that, then that's the image that you save, and then you put it in here, and it fits perfectly. What I'm looking at is these stairs. Like, these squares are not, so I just went with the biggest thing. But remember, I'm going to have this off. But what I wanted it for, because everything down here is not in a grid. But now it is. Okay. All right. Arrival. Oh my goodness. It's a note that I have for my characters. And I drop it in. Right? It's arrival. The cool thing about arrival is that I can unlock it. I can enter the text and I'll just put in the information. Copy. Paste. only problem about pulling it from the PDF is that it puts all these spaces. They don't need to be there. But look, it's done. They're going to be arriving here. .15-foot radius, so 5, 10, 15. So I mean, they're just going to arrive here on this giant plate that'll be here that I'm just going to describe. Define a giant plate, put it in. Maybe I'll have one that I'll, if I get bored before and just trying to add a little bit something, then maybe I'll do that. But more than likely not, because it's just pointless. So you know that, or just so you'll know that there are quite a few. There's 22. I believe 22 is the number. Yeah. 22. There's 22 sections. Yes, so that's one. But they're all like this, though. They're mainly like this. Let me pull up my sheet. Yeah, so there's this one. This is where they'll arrive, so I'll have the characters there. And then we'll move along. Now, obviously, I'll have mask mode on, so they won't see. And this is cool, because now they can pick all kinds of different ways to go. All right, let me pull out of here, now that I have the thing there. All right, C2. Okay. And so, as normal, we're just going to be, okay. C2. The fountain. But see, they have all these checks. And so I'm going to space that out a little bit more, so I know that there's a check there, so it's a little bit more apparent. And so I'll take C2, and they have it sitting right here. Is it right before the, yeah. It's right there. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because that way when that happens, I can just say, be like, this is what you see. And look, there's all the information there. Very nice. Okay, so C2's done. Right, let's go to C3. Now there's a section here I'm just taking out just because I don't like the way it looks on the map. I don't like the way it's pointless. It doesn't do anything, but it is pointless. All right, so we're gonna add another one here. I mean, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like a lot of the prep stuff, especially in some of these, and thank God for these wonderful authors and things that are doing this on Dungeon Masters Guild to make it very easy for when you're running these very simple campaigns and things like that. Mainly just because See, there we go. Because anybody that's doing these, okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. And lock it down. That description, Canyon Lane Crossing. Is it coming around here? It is. There's 27, but part of it is, like I said, there's one section. So basically through here, this is all like peanut brittle or whatever it is, and they can break through it, and then there's a cavern underneath that's connecting these, essentially these two water paths here, like as a tunnel that's underneath. But I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to do it because it makes zero sense. On a flat surface that is not a 3D map. So I just don't like it. And you know what the cool part is? I'm the DM. So but I want to do it, I don't do it. Alrighty here. Boom. C4. Hungry ants. So this one's actually unique. So it's kind of like an encounter. I've read all this, but I didn't memorize it yet. Which is the reading prep. Yay. And so we're just doing it so it's nice and... Ooh. Lock it in. That's C4. Hungry ants. So I want to have it as like information there. And then we're also creating an encounter. Nothing different than we've done before. Let's see. There's 2 giant ants in here. Guess what? It's not. Ants counter. Alrighty. Pieces. Nope. And pieces. Ants. Go away. Let me check this here. There it is. There's 2 of those. Ooh. And we made the encounter. Is done. Alright, that's done. Alright. Get my sheet here. So I can do through there. Okay, that's right. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, C5. It's kind of a little bit all over the place here. It appears to be empty at first. If the players choose to walk on the ground of this sector, they will be attacked by gimme worms. So we'll make C5 note. C5 dash gimme worms. Nope. C, click, done. And so what I'll do is, since they're here, is where these will come up, I will make a note here, so they'll be, I'll be aware of it. And they'll be attacked by gummy worms. And then it doesn't say how many. And so what I'm assuming is, let's say 1 or 2. Just this sector appears to be, it says this sector appears to be empty at first. If the players choose to walk on the ground of this sector, which means up here, then they will be attacked by gummy worms. And so we'll just do this. We'll make a new encounter. Where's my encounter? There it is. New. Gimme worm. Gimme a worm. And then NPCs here. We'll put gummy. Like, these are the ones I made. I'll just say there's 2 of them there. Gimme worm. C6. Where is 6 at? Is that the C1 here? Goes there. That's the C6 there. So we will add a note C6 bubbling pool. We will copy the description here. Click it here, and then appears to be okay. This sector is a bubbling pool on the ground of multicolored liquid substances. It appears to be a pile of melted candy. If the players stand around it too long, a giant bubble will begin to form and burst. If the players are standing within 10 feet of this puddle, then they must make a DC 15 check or take 1d10 acid damage. Bubbling pearl. And bloop. Done. C7. Okay. So C7 is gummy bears. All right. All right. So 2 gummy bears are wandering in this area. So we'll lock it down and bring it over here. And that way I know about the gummy bears. Now, encounters. I'll add gummy bear encounter. Right? And let's get our NPCs. Let's get a bear. That already created. There's 2 of them. They choose to go in there. There's the gummy bears wandering around. Depending on how they handle it. Now, that's the thing with doing these a little bit more. What you would call a sandbox, because they have 1,000 ways they can go to get to this thing. They can come up here, boom. They can come around and up. They can come this way, and they can even climb, and they can do a lot of different things. So we're not going to worry about all the intricacies. All right. C8. Hold on, let's see what this is. Hold on, let me read this for a second. Okay. So there's pineapple brittle. Here's the other thing. C8. Peanut brittle. Okay. Now, C8 All right, let's see here. Where do they have these? Okay. Here. Here. Oh, okay. So this is more here. There. There. So all those specials are. Okay. Kind of completed this area. C9. C9. Entrance of bridge. Remember, like I said, I was doing that. So I'm aware. I remember. Or I can see it easily because when I pull it up, I'm like, okay, do you see wisdom? Boom. Unfortunately, you can't make bold things. Let's put that here. Okay. That's 9. 9. C10. C10. Castle. Entrance. Let's do this now. Boom. Information. Now I know. Alright. C11 is the foyer. Foyer. And what's C12? The broom closet that I already put in there. Alright, C12. Bear with me. Okay. Mm-hmm. How do I want to do this? C13. So the way the map is showing, I can't see it. So this is where his chambers, this is where it chambers 5, 10, 15, 20. So this is his locked door, locked door. Okay. Okay. I see what they're doing here. Okay. So C13 wizard Bon bedroom. A lot of information. Boosh. All right, let's get the mm-hmm. Douche. There's a lot here. Sorry about this. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. That was a lot for that one. 15. 14. "40 minutes in, guys. We're getting there." Okay, I'm just reading. Okay, C14. Penelope's bedroom. Okay. Ooh. Blue drapes. Okay. Players. I'm gonna do a check. And this it will be C14. Who's here? C15. Boom. Actually, I need to fix that because there is a dex check. C16. No checks, just information. I hate that it splits everything up for no reason. So it's reading. I'm gonna lock it down. Hey, guys. I'm getting to see 7 turn. Excuse me. Excuse me. Toy chest. Toy chest. The 18. 18. And literally just says this room is described C19 bush room. That's where the big baddie is. Shh, don't tell no one. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. And ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this room is filled with containers and shelves and assortment of components used. A list of the ingredients are below. I do not know how it's going to register this. Huh? That will work. This room is absolutely filled with containers and shelves and with an assortment of components used for magic. A list of ingredients. This is C20. Oh my god, C20. Okie dokie. D21. The best one of them all. Who knows? D21, the treasure room. Bookadoo. Okay. C20 chair. Told y'all there was a lot. Oh, almost at an hour only. We're almost done. Right. C23. Peter's bedroom. Reminds me to read it because it's all in 23. Boom, boom, boom. Pow. Okay. Alrighty. That's it. So there's a big baddie in there. That is there, which is explained in chapter 3. Yeah. Yep. So I bring on the beast. That I will, I'll just put in the beast. But that's it. It is set and ready to go. So the daughter is going to be here. I'm just going to have her sitting there, as they get closer. And they have anywhere they want to go. But that's it, guys. We are prepped and ready. Couple of things I think that I will potentially add a couple notes in once I've read through. I read through this before Thanksgiving. I want to read through it again because I know there's a couple of things with a couple of the NPCs that I want to do. And we have a couple of minutes. I like to keep it to an hour because, it's not that exciting. But I'm going to show you PCs. So let's go with, let's clear this owner. So here's one here. Let's just see if anybody wants to bring a cleric, So this is very, very easy. So what we'll do is we'll pull up the library. Let's go to the Dungeon Master's Guard. No. Let's extend this so it's easier to see. Player's Handbook. Her classes. So, Cleric. So, in Fantasy Grounds, if you want to level a Cleric, he's fully leveled. Actually, he's going to gain spells, so let's not do the cleric. I'm saying, so these are little things I'm going to have to do. Let's do the rogue, because rogues are amazing. Let's do classes. Let's do rogue. See, now I can click on it, and it gives me information about the rogue. Blah, 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 blah. But what you do, how you level in Fantasy Grounds, you literally just drag from the rogue and drop it here. Boom. It increases his health. And then we'll do this one again. Oh, what am I going to be? The only thing that any rogue should be, an assassin. Assassin rogue. And it is a level 3 rogue now. And then you can see see that? It's all there. They're probably not going to pick that, but PCs. Level 3 rogue. Done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do to each one of these same thing. We got a little time. Just got a couple minutes here. The problem is the paladin. Let's just do the paladin. Paladin 3. Let me think here. Let me see what the internet. Let's see. Devotion. Although devotion's pretty cool. Ancient's Conquest. What does this do? See glory in the battle. There isn't enough. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. just going to say devotion. We're just going to do devotion. Boom. Then, but yeah. So, yeah, I mean, as you can tell, there's a little bit of, I don't want people to go, that one's crap, this one's that. I don't want to give them the best, but I'm just going to go with an option that opens it up. Because they should have actions. So here's an easy way. So like, see when you pick a path, now there's the actions like, oh, what do I do? Well, here it is. Then you can just easily drag and drop. And then you just drop that. Third level, he has also sanctuary. Done. See how easy that was? So amazing. So you just drop them in. So you just pull up, like, game, go over here. Abilities, right? Devotion, oath, spells. Now that they have these, you just click here. It says spell 3rd, 5th, 9th. Oh, can they do? No, they can't do 3rd level spells. So, oh, 3rd level. Paladin level spell. Okay. I think I'm... Yeah. So they have those that are there. Third level, they have sanctuary and protection from good and evil. And done. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably tomorrow in between I'm gonna be putting on the wizard and the fighter, the cleric, and yada 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 yada. But yeah, and reading, do a little bit of reading to make sure I'm ready. But yeah, that's it. But if y'all have any questions or anything like that, make sure you put it in the comments below. I'm sure you will, or I'm sure you're going to hate a lot of things that I did. If you do, great. Be positive. I'm running these all on my own and doing all these things. So be positive. If not positive, that's perfectly fine too. You can gripe at me. Just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can gripe at anything that I do when I put down. I'd rather not that. But no communication is worse than some communication. So whatever you want. It's okay with me. But I will see y'all hopefully on Thursday, on Wednesday. Now, obviously, I post these up afterward just because I don't want, none of my players would, but I just like to make sure as it will grow that way people don't see kind of like the intermixes and see what's going on before I put it out. But that way, you'll be able to check them out. And, but other than that, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we're kicking off December, I think, the right way with a nice holiday adventure that I'm really excited for to do. And like I said, I'll be posting up we'll do the live play on Wednesday, December 4th. We'll usually start between 7 and 7:30. We might even start a little bit earlier than that this week because I think this adventure I'm going to allow 3 hours of play on this one. If everyone's willing to do it, because there's a lot of stuff to do and they have a lot of paths they can go. They have fights and things like that. They're just trying to get to the tower, and how they get there is up to them. Okay, so I just have to, and then as usual, I'll just turn on the mask mode, and then they won't see any of this. But that'll be. I'm gonna lock this down so it doesn't lose anything. But that will be it. And yeah, 7:30 as a live play, and then as usual on Friday, which will be today is the third, though. So fourth. So the fourth will be on Wednesday. Will be the live play. So sixth, well, I'll be uploading everything to the YouTubes, and that's the prep that you see here, the live play, and my review. So hope this will be a nice little adventure for everyone to check out and have fun, and seeing. But until I see y'all, and I try to read anything that you try if you're watching it live. It's a lot because I'm doing a lot of things at once. I do not have a producer or someone saying someone has questions, so I'm juggling 1,000 things at once and trying to also make it as entertaining as possible. The main thing is that I want the adventure to be fun to watch. But until so I try my best, but it doesn't always work out that way. So I will see you on Wednesday, and if not, then enjoy and the live play and everything like that. All right, bye.